Hi, welcome back to my channel. So today, me and these talks, these encouraging words and these things that I get in my mind that I have to say. So, okay, so as some of you know, I'm going through a very, very difficult situation. Difficult in the sense that I lost complete control of it. I have no control over it. I have no control over what happens. I have just completely put it in God's hands, like I said in my other video. And He continues every day to reassure me that this situation is going to be taken care of and I'm going to have victory in this situation. But nonetheless, it's a difficult situation. It's a situation where I really, it's just difficult. It's a difficult situation. Never did I think I would be in this situation, and I am. But, I came across, something, okay, let me just say this. I was speaking to somebody about this situation and I was saying, I really expected this to happen and it didn't. And the person said to me, don't worry about it. It'll all work out. It's just, And I said, okay, I'm going to consider the source and maybe it's the person. I shouldn't have spoken, that to that person. And that's one thing that we have to remember. Not everybody who gives us an ear and says they're there for you are there for you for the right reasons. A lot of them are there for you just to listen to what you have to say and then use it against you in another situation. I'm not saying that this was what that person did. By all means, I'm not. But I just, we just have to be real careful who we tell our, I'm not going to say secrets but what we're going through. We really have to be careful because we don't know. We don't know what that person's intentions are. We might think this person helped me with this situation, but they're not always there for that. But anyways, I just feel like when someone comes to you and tells you that they're going through a situation, that we should be a little more compassionate. We should, instead of tell the person, it's going to work out, don't worry. Maybe it is. Maybe that's what's going to happen. But sometimes the person doesn't want to hear that. Not that that's not what's going to happen. I don't know if I'm saying it correctly. It's not that that's not what I want to hear or that's not what I wanted to hear at that moment. I know well that the only way that this situation is going to be taken care of is by me continuing to pray and by me continuing to put it in God's hands. I know that. But sometimes we as human beings just want somebody to talk to, just want somebody to listen. Sometimes you don't even have to say anything. All you have to do is say you understand or just continue to do what you're doing, whatever. But sometimes we're so hard and we tell people, oh, don't worry, it's going to get better. Just, it'll be all right. Just, it's just, just keep doing what you, sometimes that does more damage to someone than if you just not say anything or tell the person, I can't talk to you right now, text me later, whatever. I think that my point, I might be like all over the place with this because my thoughts are all over the place, but I know that there's people out there who understand what I'm saying. I know that I'm not saying it correctly, but I know there's people out there who know exactly what I mean. We need to just put our arm around people who are going through something, you have to be happy with what you have. You have to be blessed with what you have. I am blessed and I'm so grateful for everything that I have. But sometimes it's in there. And especially us women who have to be strong for everybody. Like, you know, the sermon for Mother's Day, you know, the pastor was going through, you know, everything that mothers do, and he just in everything that he was saying, he would always say, oh, I thank God for mothers, I thank God for mothers. You know, we have to be everything in one little box. We have to be nurses, we have to be teachers, we have to be cooks, we have to be everything. And sometimes it's so hard for us to know how we're feeling, because we have put our feelings and we have put our needs and our everything on the back burner, that we don't know how we feel. And sometimes when we go to people to just because we want somebody to listen to us, like I'm talking about a meaningful listen. I'm talking about when I cry, you cry. When I feel it, you feel it. That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about that type of person that does that to you. Like sometimes we know that the situation is going to be taken care of. We have faith. We know that. But sometimes we just need to break open. We just need to be free. We just need to say how we feel. Not oh, you know, you've been through this. You've been through so much stuff. You're going to be okay. I know that. But I just want to break down. I just want to not be that strong person, even if it's for 5 minutes. I just want to cry. If I need to cry, let me cry. If I need to, you know, etc., etc. I just think that we sometimes see people who are strong, who have gone through so much, and although we encourage them, and although we say, wow, I admire you for what you are, you're going to get through this, don't worry about it. Sometimes that person, I'm going back to my other video, sometimes that person needs to be broken. Sometimes that person needs to just let it all out. And we all have our moments when we're like that. We all have our moments where we're not happy, where we just have one of those blah days. We all have it. As mothers, as fathers, as Christians, we all have that day. Yes, we're happy with what we have. Yes, we're blessed with what we have. We know that. But we just don't feel ourselves. And I think that if someone goes to you and tells you that they're going through a situation, or they're going through something that they just don't see the end to it, or our timing, we want it to be faster than what God's timing is, because we're human beings. We don't know what God's timing is. We just know that it's perfect. We know that God's timing is perfect. I just think that instead of saying to the person, oh, don't worry about it, it'll fix, it'll be okay, just let the person talk. Don't brush the person off. Let the person talk. You know that it's going to be taken care of. You know, just let the person talk. And then when that person turns around, pray for them. Pray for them. Because, you know, that could be all that they need. That could be all that they need. That could be a clarification. That could be an eye-opener for that person when they're going through that situation, that they know that that person is there and it's not brushing them off. And like I said, I might be all over the place with these thoughts, and I might be all over the place with this video, but I know that there's someone out there that understands what I'm talking about, and I cannot be alone in this. I know that I cannot be alone in how I'm feeling, because I just know it, because I know there's someone out there that's feeling just the way I'm feeling. And sometimes we just need to be just a little more compassion, just a little bit more understanding. Even if the person's going on and the situation has been going on and on, like my situation has been going on for about 2 years. And I just thank God that I have certain friends that have helped me, that when I'm down on the floor, they're the ones that have lifted me up. I've always said it, when we back each other up and when us women support each other, things happen. You might not see it, but things happen. We have to lift each other up. We have to be there for each other. We have to pray for one another, and we have to stop the judgment. The judgments have to stop. It doesn't matter why that person got in that situation. All it matters is that you came into that person's life at that point and you're going to take them to the finish line. That's all that it matters. We have to stop judging. We have to stop criticizing. And we just have to love each other, help each other, pray for each other, and just, lift each other up. That's all that we can do. But anyways, I guess that was what I needed to say. I do feel better. I do know that someone out there understands what I'm going through. Someone out there is going through what I'm going through. Maybe not the same situation, but a situation. Just know that there is someone else out there that feels what you're going through, knows what you're going through, understands what you're going through, and is praying with you. I might not know you personally, but I'm there with you. And so, like I said, we just have to pray for each other, and we just have to be a little bit more compassionate. What one person can get over in one day, it might take somebody a year to get over. The person might not even get over it. We just have to learn how to put ourselves in the person's shoes for 1 minute, 1 second, 1 hour. Just put yourself in that person's shoes. And if that person had enough to come to you and talk to you, just listen, lend an ear. That's it. It's not going to cost you nothing. You don't know what you might get out of it. So we just have to listen and be there for each other, but in the right way. So that's what I wanted to say. Thanks again for watching. Till next time.